Hey, check it out, everybody. It's Phil from NYRocks, and we're rocking down here at Sullivan Hall in the Village and NYC. And we're here tonight with the band called The Bashers, but I have one of the young ladies here. She's hosting tonight. Tell everybody your name. Go ahead.
Dava She-Wolf.
Okay. Now, explain to me about that name that you have there. I heard you're a musician, and too. Go ahead.
I'm a guitar player in a band called Star and Dagger, largely based in New Orleans, with members on the West Coast and me in New York.
All right.
I used to be in Cycle Sluts from Hell. I had an alias then, which is not Dava She-Wolf. And my last band was called She-Wolves, so hence the name.
I heard you had a music video with them, right, too?
Oh no, Cycle Sluts had a video for I Wish You Were a Beer, and Star and Dagger has a video out for a song called Your Mama Was a Grifter, based on the movie Faster Pussycat Kill Kill. It's pretty hilarious. We filmed it in Joshua Tree. You should check it out.
Hey, you made it onto Beavis and Butthead, I heard.
Guilty as charged.
Okay, now talk to me about tonight. What brings you here tonight? Talk about what's going to happen here tonight, because I heard you're hosting here tonight. Talk about that. Go ahead.
I'm co-hosting with Jerry Gongora and Wesley Wang this evening with the band The Bashers.
Right.
But the unifying factor of this night, other than great music, is everyone here is an animal advocate and an animal lover. Some people have really dedicated their lives and their time to it, and the benefit is for two very worthwhile organizations. One is Ferals and Peril, www.feralsandperil.org, based in Brooklyn. And the other one is Wildlife Waystation on the West Coast. Ferals and Peril assist people with something called trap, neuter, release, where it's basically spaying and neutering animals off the street, and so in this case cats, and making it affordable for people who'd like to keep their community, keep the animals in their community safe and from harm. Wildlife Waystation is a wildlife sanctuary, extraordinary people who are rehabilitating animals that had some bad breaks, and then sometimes they put them back in the wild, and they're just a wonderful organization, and you can check them out at www.wildlifewaystation.org. I myself do trap, neuter, release. It's not hard to do. A lot of people will see a stray cat and feed it, but there's a saying, if you feed them, fix them. And there are resources out there to help stop the overpopulation. A lot of these animals get trapped and wind up at animal control, ACC, and they get put to death.
Do you have any pets at home?
I currently have 9 animals in my care.
Oh, there you go. So
all rescue.
Yeah. So it means a lot to you.
Oh yeah, it's a daily part of my life.
I have pets too. I have a dog.
Yeah? What's your dog's name?
Roxy. Roxy. Yeah. NYRocks. You gotta have Roxy, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. That should be your mascot.
Yeah. She barks a lot, though, you know.
Dogs will do that.
But she's a good girl. Okay, now talk about you doing some new project, right? Talk about that, and then we're gonna go over to the Bashers. We're gonna get some interviews with them. But go ahead, talk about your project.
Star and Dagger is a band that started about 2.5 years ago with a good friend of mine, Shawnee Zolt, who was in White Zombie. And actually, it was kind of Lenny Kaye who visualized this band we have now. He saw us drinking at a bar and said, "You guys have got to start a band. I just see it. I see it." So we started riffing around, and a good friend of ours, Von Hessling, also from New Orleans, is the singer. We have Dave Catching from Eagles of Death Metal on guitar as well, and our drummer is Gene Troutman from Queens of the Stone Age. He's been in Queens.
And you're singing?
No, I'm playing guitar.
Before you were singing, now you're playing guitar.
I'm a guitar player, yeah.
Hey, you're moving up.
I'm trying, baby steps,
Okay. Well, I want to thank you very much. Hey, you got to say thank you to your pets out there.
My babies. Thank you, pets. Thank you, wonderful people who care for pets. Everybody who takes care of animals and is responsible in spays and neuters. Thank you.
All right, well, you're watching NYRocks. I'm going to have a rockin' night over here. And if they want to find out more about you, how can they find out,
Star and Dagger has a Facebook page. I think you just put Star & Dagger in Facebook. And our videos on YouTube, Your Mama Was a Grifter. It's pretty hilarious. I'm Tourist Satana. And check it out. I think we'll probably be playing New York around April.
All right, well, thank you very much. Let's rock it out here tonight, right?
All right, it's great.
All right, you watch the New York Rocks. Who rocks better than us?
Nobody.
That's right. You know the right answer. All right, let's go check out the Bashes rocking on New York Rocks. Hey, check it out, everybody. New York Rocks rocking over here at Sullivan Hall. We have the main man here tonight, the lead singer, and in the Bashers here, Michael H.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is 2013.
Can we say fuck?
I know. You can. And I end up cursing before, too, because I had a comedian. I was interviewing him, so it's like he got me going, you know? He got me in trouble.
We're doing fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now, tell everybody why we're here tonight. This is charity, too. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, this is a great evening of music and and love for animals and the benefit organizations that we would like to help out. We just thought it was kind of an interesting mash of performance and giving to some charities that we really think need the money. And instead of just doing a gig, we'd do it for a reason, which is really come out outstanding, you know. Yeah.
All right, so all the people out there who don't know who you are, talk a little about yourself. You're a musician from New York City, originated like a homegrown talent over here, and talk about some of the music you're gonna play here tonight, and some of the guys in the band too. Go ahead.
What we got is a band. This is what I call the Bashers. It's a band I put together as an event band, basically, and it rotates different players, you know. But everyone's pretty much has their own, you know, name in the business, and I try to gather really cool guys that get into just, you know, intertwining with new players and well-known players, and it's always a different concept each time we play. It's just a beautiful group of souls that love to rock and roll. You know?
Now, a lot of these guys you played with before in different capacity, right? Because I remember, you know, meeting you a while back, about a couple of years back.
Yeah.
And you know, you had a couple of the guys like Arno. Heck. He was playing saxophone.
Plays sax, and it's amazing. He always is there when we asked him to come. I mean, he's been on stage with the Stones, Jay Giles, you name it. And he has no problem coming down to do stuff like this. We've got Charlie Drayton on drums, who's played with the Vinyls, and Keith Richards, X-pensive Winos.
Who's the drummer for
Richard Fortis, who's in Guns N' Roses.
Psychedelic Furs.
Psychedelic, Winston Roy, who's been in, he's with Soul Asylum, and a bunch of other bands. Al Mars on keyboards, who's been with the Phantom Rocker and Slick, and just, you know, everyone's got a title, you know? But everyone's got a soul. And when I called on this event for the Animals, there was no hesitation, you know? And the room's filling up. Monday night,
this is a great place for sound over here at Sullivan Hall.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a dying breed, rock and roll clubs.
Sound is very important for musicians. The sound has to be good, you know?
Yeah. Rock and roll in New York City, you know, is a dying breed for the real venues and real passionate people who want to spend money and come out on a Monday night. And so when you see a room that's coming together like this for what we're doing.
Well, tonight's the inaugural and Martin Luther's Day.
Inaugural. It's all about.
Start rocking.
And that's why we're going to do the soulful thing. You know? Yeah. Tonight's set's going to be very soulful.
Yeah. Talk about that, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much based on the '50s, early '60s rock and roll genre. The Eddie Cochran, the Gene Vincent's, the Little Richard. The Slim Harpo, that kind of thing. It's just got such a swing to it. And something different, you know. We do all kinds of music.
I'm very excited listening to you guys, because you guys are such talented musicians, man.
Thank you.
Whatever you play, it just comes out great. You know what I mean?
Well, we've been around the block a few times, you know.
So I heard, though, you're also in a new project with what is it, Earl Slick?
Earl Slick, we have a band. We have a band called the Outliers that we've been working on for over a year now, just recording and getting together. He's now been involved with other things like the new Bowie release that's happening, and very excited to get out and do some stuff with him. Yeah, the Outliers is the name of the group, and Scott Reeves Gabrel's also a Bowie member who's now in the Cure. Sterling Campbell on drums. And actually, Earl's son Lee's playing drums too.
Wow.
And a couple of musicians who were floating.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing that this is. It's just a gathering of good folks, man.
Yeah. Cool. Very cool. All right. So tell everybody how they can find out more about the music here with the Bashes, and then mention the other website to the other band, the new band now. Let them know how they can find out more.
Yeah. Well, right now. There's early stages. The Bashers is always going to be kind of a Facebook sort of, finding out what's happening and that sort of
that's where everybody's
calendar.
going. Everybody's like gravitating towards Facebook.
It's a good place to put a calendar date down because you can, like you said, gravitate to a lot of folks and get the message out there. Outliers will probably be almost in the same. We have a DVD that's going to be put out soon. We're just waiting on certain release times, but it's looking really good. So, it's kind of like a mystery sort of thing, I don't actually have all the details, but I know it's under the radar, but it's going to be fantastic when it happens.
Well, I want to thank you very much for the wonderful interview. It's a pleasure speaking with you all the time. Man, you guys rock, and you're a gentleman, you're a good person, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much for coming.
It's very to give up yourself.
You too. It's good to see that you're keeping, the rock and roll energy, and you're always
keep it alive.
You always got a good face, and I wish you all the best too, man. New York.
One day, you gotta make it big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you gotta keep at it. You know what I mean? It's in your blood, right? The rock and roll. You can't quit, right?
Blood and personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about that.
When we're in New York, and who rocks better than us? Nobody, right?
Nobody.
We rock the best. Gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Well, we're gonna check you out right now.
All right, baby.
Watch New York Rocks.
New York Rocks.
We rock, baby. Let's go, the Bashes. Hey, check it out, New York Rocks. We're down here at Sullivan Hall. We're here for the Bashes here tonight. Well, we have a comedian over here. His name is Jay. How you doing, Jay?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Cool, cool.
That's what it is.
We're rocking for 2013.
We're rocking!
Get out of the house. Yeah, you know what I mean? We're rock and roll fans over here.
That's
you got to get out.
That's what you have to. You have to. If you anything to rock, you want to come here. You got a taste of everybody and people that are affiliated to some of the baddest motherfuckers on earth. So you got to come here and check it.
Where you from and how you got started? And go ahead.
Oh, where I'm from? I'm from my mom's uterus many years ago. Back in someplace in Pennsylvania.
You're a funny guy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So, I mean, that's what I do. I have 3 movies coming out this year, which is great.
You didn't tell me you were a movie maker.
Yeah, I'm in the movies. Butterfly Chasers, Affluenza, and Elliot King is Third, which is part of that film series on PBS, and the rest are theater films, which is great. I'm going to start shooting a series for a certain television network this year as well. So there's a lot of stuff. I wrote a couple movies, kind of moving around, and that's how it goes. And working on this other stuff. So everything's good. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Hey.
You came out there with my friend of mine, Dana Frank, a photographer.
Dana Frank's probably one of the best rock and roll photographers. Probably in the world.
The 80s,
So,
the 80s.
Well, the
80s.
The 80s. But she's even from the 80s still to this day is one of the best. DanaFrank.com. You can check her out.
Yeah, she's doing great. Doing great, actually.
She's an amazing photographer and does her thing. And I know her, and what can I tell you? It's a small circle in the entertainment business. You run around when. It's an honor. I know some awesome, cool people. So.
As big as New York is, it's kind of a small circuit over here.
Small in our business.
Right.
Small in our business. Jay Benjamin. Check it out. J-A-E Benjamin.
Well, we're going to check out the Bashes tonight.
The Bashes are awesome. I can't wait. What is that? It's me, Keith Richards, drummer. You got the guitar player, the backup from Bumblefoot with Guns N' Roses. Bumblefoot's not in the band, but his backup. Richard Porkus. Thank you. Cool dude, too. Just met him for the first time. Awesome. Who else? You have a guy who played with Elvis Presley.
Right.
Who's that dude? The sax player?
Arno.
Oh, he played with this dude played with Elvis, and
Stones.
He also played with the Stones. I didn't know that. Well, so he played with the Stones. So that would make. And then the Keith Richards, the drummer. What's his name?
Drummer's Charlie.
He's very good at remembering names, folks. I just met them, so his job's to remember that shit. I just meet people and I remember
a lot
them.
of them were session players,
Say it again?
There were session players, even the keyboardist. I don't know if he's going to be here, though.
Yeah, but they're all amazing musicians.
Yeah,
Like what we
yeah.
just saw was fantastic.
Right.
Like those guys are really effing good. The lead singer.
Yeah.
Awesome. Dude, they make it look easy. I was telling Dana, and for all of you that are going to see it, I mean, you see these guys make it look effortless, and if you're a fan of music and you've ever tried to play like a musical instrument, you kick yourself. You go, damn, like I fucking hate you because you make it look so good, and like
I was checking
it's so
it out
easy.
warming up before. He was playing like the Pink Panther, like flawless.
Dude, these guys can do it in their sleep effortlessly. God bless them. I'm so thankful. But if they could, you know, they do what they do. Can they tell a joke? I don't know. I may not even be able to tell a joke. Who knows? But you know, I can definitely, I can act my way out of a bag like that.
Tell them how they can find out more about you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. You can find me. You spell my name J-A-E, last name Benjamin, B-E-N-J-A-M-I-N. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Anywhere.
Yeah, you can Google me. I pop up right away.
Toilet, whatever.
Yeah, you find me on the toilet. You find me in rare places. Yeah, you do.
All right, man. Well, best of luck to you. You rock, man.
Thank you. You rock.
All right, cool. We're watching New York Rocks.
New York
Who
rocks
better than us? We freaking rock the best.
You rock the
best.
best.
That's right. Ah, cool, man. There you go, man. Peace out. We're here with one of the gentlemen from the foundation here, Ferals and Peril.
My name is Peter Shalaiko, and our organization, we are a 501c3 not-for-profit animal rescue organization, and we've been.
Where are you from again?
We're from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn in the house. There you go.
Neighbors to Staten Island.
Right.
Yeah, cool.
I was born in Brooklyn, so yeah.
Anyway, but a lot of our customers come from Staten Island, actually. But in all seriousness, New York City has a real problem with cats in particular, more so than dogs. I mean, you know, people don't see dogs roaming around the streets at night like you would see cats, and there are over 1.3 million cats roaming the streets of the 5 boroughs of New York City. And my wife and I were just biking one day, and we saw these two really emaciated kitties fighting over a McDonald's Happy Bag, trying to get to that food. And like we just popped open a can of cat food that we picked up in the corner store, and all of a sudden like 15 cats came flying out from the backyards, you know, for this food. And we just started feeding these kitties and realized that, wow, there's serious shit going on here. There was a whole nother problem.
Let me ask you a question.
In this neighborhood.
When did that start? When did that come to be? When did you start get involved in
that was in 2009, and I had, you know, I was looking forward to my retirement, you know, collect my Social Security and chill and travel. But all of a sudden, we just got a whole new life going on with this cat thing, and it just evolved and evolved to where now we are the only organization that provides free spay and neuter. I mean, you take a cat to a vet or a dog, you're going to pay $300–400 to have them fixed. You come to our clinic if you're taking care of outdoor cats, and we will spay and neuter them for $15. And that includes vaccinations, the whole package. We've spayed and neutered in the last 14 months over 3,300 cats.
Now, what do you have, like an office, or you run out of like a mobile unit or something?
No, yeah, we'd like to have a mobile unit one day, and maybe this tonight's event and many in the future will help us do that. But right now we have a stationary clinic in Benson, good old Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, and people bring their cats there from Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island, and we spay and neuter their kitties for them. And that prevents a lot of unwanted births, a lot of unwanted suffering, because one of the things New York City wants to be is a no-kill city. In other words, they want to eliminate animal control, where tens of thousands of cats and dogs are being euthanized every year. And one of the ways of meeting that goal is to spay and neuter and prevent, control the population.
All right, so that's you just do cats and what other animals, just mainly felines?
Yeah, right now we're doing just cats, Dogs is a whole other ball game. It takes another you know, a different type of surgery room and everything. But
that's a wonderful thing to do, you know, to help animals. 'Cause I'm an animal lover myself, and I'm sure you guys are animal lovers. That's how you got into it.
Absolutely, yes,
But
absolutely.
tell everybody, though, how they can find out more about the foundation if they want to get involved, if they want to make a donation maybe or something.
Right. We have a website, feralandsandperil.org.
Right.
You can make a donation there. Every $5, $2 buys a can of cat food.
Right.
We feed 193 cats a
Right.
day, not a
You could
week.
go for adoption too? You could
Yes,
adopt a
yes,
cat too?
absolutely. Yeah, we do
Okay.
adoptions.
Right.
Believe it or not, a lot of the cats out there
Yeah.
aren't feral. They're abandoned
Right,
cats. You know, a cat is almost like a disposable pet, unfortunately. When people don't want them anymore, they kind of open the door and figure they'll be all right out there, and that's the problem.
That's
There's
not
a whole
necessarily
different-
true.
No,
They
it isn't. There's a whole different mentality with dogs and cats. A person, if they don't want their dog, they'll take it to a shelter.
Right.
They're not going to open the door and just let it out.
yeah.
But for some reason, there's a whole different mentality with cats.
Right.
So
Plus, they have to make sure they have all the shots and the disease and whatever.
Right, yeah, and we do all that. You get all that with the spay and neuter, So absolutely, like I said, we feed 193 cats a day. We spay and neuter.
Yeah.
We've spayed and neutered over 3,300 already. And that, you're talking about tens of thousands of cats, kittens being born was prevented.
Right.
And that's our goal. That's our goal.
All right, well, I want to thank you very much. Just tell everybody how they can find out more and how they can log on and get in touch with you guys.
Absolutely. You can call me directly at 347-816-2899 to make an appointment to have your cat spayed or neutered, or you could go on our website. All the information is there about our organization, about the service we provide, and every $2 buys a couple of cans of cat food, and they like to eat just like we do. Thank you.
Oh, and thank you very much, man. You rock.
Thank you.
Helping out the animals. There you go. All right, so we're going to get to the music. So you're watching New York Rocks. Because it's about music, too,
Yes.
Helping the music scene by being here, too. Right?
Super band here tonight.
Helping the animals and the music scene
yes.
on New York Rocks. Check it out.
My name is Dava She-Wolf, and I'm very honored to be here tonight and co-host this incredible event with Jerry Gongora and Wesley Wang for two incredibly amazing organizations, one being Animals in Peril, that helps people help animals. Cat rescue in Brooklyn, involved with trap, neuter, release, and spaying and neutering. Thank you. You should give them a big hand. And the other organization is Wildlife Waystation, which is a remarkable organization that helps wildlife, rehabilitates. It's also a sanctuary, and it's run by incredible people. Thank you for that hand. So thank you for any generous donations. Every little bit counts, and there's beautiful posters that some are autographed that are for sale to commemorate the evening, and they're good, so you should take one home. and they're cheap. And give yourselves a hand, because just by being here, you've helped a great deal, and you've helped raise money and raise awareness. So thank you so much. And there's many people here that I know do more than our part, and I want to thank them. So now, what you've been waiting for, the kick fucking ass, the Bashers!
Animal lovers everywhere. We all gotta shake it all over. When you move right close to me, that's when I get the shakes all over me. Whippers down my backbone, I got the snakes down my knee bone, tremors down my thigh bone. Shake it all over.
tonight here on Martin Luther King Inauguration Day. We'd like to thank you all for coming down and grooving with us. Bunch of slick, groovy, sexy people out there. We want to thank so many people, but we're not going to get started on that because I just don't got it in my mind right now. I got one thing, and it's a Junior Walker tune. This one's called Shake and Finger Pop. Thank you.